welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosa Victoria and today we're going to be diving into the Virgo reading for December 2024. Now Virgo, as I'm connected, I can see that if it hadn't been the end of the year, you would have been taking things way worse than what you're taking right now. I feel like the only thing getting you through is the fact that it's the end of the year and you know that you're about to be entering a new chapter. Now what Spirit is showcasing to me right now is that this is not a time in your life for like very showy events. And I feel like you know that. Like right now is not a time to launch a business, to plan something new, to go out there and do all these crazy things and shoot for the biggest goal. Right now for you is a time to process your emotions. And even as I'm connecting with you, there's so many emotions that you're not giving yourself permission to release. Now, there's been an event or something that's happened in your life that has really brought a lot of the emotions to the surface. However, what Spirit is saying is, whilst there's situations around you that are causing a lot of stress, whether that be financially, romantically, there's situations around you that are out of your control, that are creating stress. However, what Spirit is showcasing is that despite it being beyond your control, there has been a lot of stress that's actually bottled up over the last couple of years. And there's been a frustration inside of you that you haven't been able to process. Now, what Spirit is guiding me towards is the heart. And I can see the heart right now has so many emotions bottled inside of it that it's like you feel like you could snap at any point. But right now you're holding so much strength that you're actually not giving yourself permission to snap. And just because you're holding strength doesn't mean that that's a healthy coping mechanism. The way that you're moving right now is in a way where eventually at some point you're going to hit burnout and you're going to need to release those emotions. Now, what Spirit is showcasing here is there's a need to sit with yourself. This is something that you're finding difficult. You feel like you need time with yourself right now, but you feel like the world is not stopping for you. Your job, money, life in general, routine, schedule, nothing is stopping you for you to give yourself the time in which you're craving. Now, Spirit is reminding you that nothing is going to stop, right? Unfortunately, that's the hard truth. Nothing is going to stop, but you're going to have to learn to take a moment right now. Put things on pause. Whatever it is that you're wanting to push for right now, whether it's career, life, business, stop pushing. Stop pushing, stop forcing, stop trying too hard. Just put things on pause. Nobody's going to think any less of you for deciding to delay your timelines ever so slightly. Right now it's needed. This is a time of going inwards and giving yourself what it is that you need. You are taken care of. I know there's some stress and some worry around whether it's okay to just clock off and do nothing in this season. You are taken care of and Spirit will not see you going without. However, it does feel like energetically and emotionally you need the breathing space right now to just shed and release and process and really get comfortable with the years of suppression that have happened inside of your identity. I can see that the emotions that are coming through right now are not necessarily all new. They've been triggered by something in which you've been through. But that doesn't mean that all the emotions that you're holding within you right now are new. And actually, there's a lack of closure that comes from certain subjects inside of your life that you've never given yourself permission to process. Now, this is a time of going backwards. You are meant to go backwards to a time in your life that you never got the closure from. Now, there's a piece of you that's been avoiding going backwards. And that's because you wanted to kind of just like forget about the past. You wanted just to forget about those old kind of emotional roots, whether it be from childhood, whether it be from a relationship, separation. You wanted to forget about them. But eventually they're going to catch up with you and you're going to have to process them. And the reason why you don't want to sit with these emotions is because you're so scared to, one, know the truth, and to, two, allow yourself to go through the emotional process. You have prided your own whole personality on holding it together, and that's just not serving you anymore. You can't keep trying to hold it together. You can't keep trying to like figure everything out. You have to give yourself time and you have to give yourself space. And when I'm connecting with you right now, Virgo, I can see that you haven't been giving yourself that time. And I feel part of it is because of